Friendship Center, National Aboriginal Day is coming up there on Wednesday. And the Friendship Center is playing a big part in this year's festivities that's happening in Victoria Park.
You bet. Well, you know what? I did actually write up a blurb before I came here, just so you guys know. I'll just say it right off.
Do your professional thing.
Okay. Canadian Native Friendship Center, Edmonton Catholic Schools, Edmonton Public Schools, Edmonton Public Libraries, and City of Edmonton Indigenous Relations and APTN have come together to produce the annual National Aboriginal Day celebration on June 21st. This year's event will be held at the scenic Victoria Park space. There will be cultural events such as mini powwow, round dance, deneta drumming, Aboriginal musician Jay Gilday, and this one's going to be tough. This is a Maori pronunciation here, so Naga'i Nahua. It's the Maori Ladies Cultural Performance Group. I'm sorry if there's any Maoris or Maoris out there. Sorry about that. And Young Medicine. There will also be workshops, Métis Village, traditional Inuit camp, and food from numerous vendors on site. The first half of the day ends at 5:30. Shortly after that, Aboriginal People Television Network will be hosting a nationally televised event with host Ashley Collingbull and this is another one, Picasso Makash, as well as entertainers Light Cloud, Métis musician Gerald LaRoche, Isque, and Charlie Major.
It seems like it's going to be a jam-packed day.
Now you breathe. That is a full day.
Winded there from that.
No kidding.
But this is going to be a fantastic time. This is a great opportunity for anybody to come on out and join in the celebrations with, as we celebrate the first day of summer, longest day of the year, and National Aboriginal Day. This is like into its National Aboriginal Day is like in its 21st year now? Is it in 21st year?
Yeah.
Spent?
In that type of thinking, but then if we look at the Kayas the way it was a long time ago, it's been immemorial, right? So.
It's been like 13,000 years.
13,000.
So there's been a lot of planning and a lot of preparation. For this event that is happening there on Wednesday. So you guys have been quite busy.
Oh yeah, even just getting these partnerships together, it's a major event type of thing. Edmonton Catholic and Edmonton Public Schools, they've really put a lot of support into us with the Friendship Center. So a lot of what we do during the week is we do cultural workshops, we do powwow program, we do 2 Cree language programs, we do traditional beadwork programs, we do a well variety program, and the list keeps going on. And a woman support program. The latest thing we've really put a lot of energy into is assisting LGBTQ2S support group. We were one of the grand marshals at this last weekend's Pride Parade, actually downtown. So this all goes into community development for us, and developing our community portfolio to a point where people will actually say, "Hey, I have a major event going on. Maybe we should contact the Canadian Native Friendship Center and hey, let's co-produce something." You know what I mean? In the spirit of partnership, because that's the way it was supposed to have been anyways, right? We're not trying, we've done a lot of good fundraising. We have an excellent board, so they really give us a lot of space and flexibility to make these partnerships that won't cost a lot of money. And it's not so reliant on a bunch of grants and stuff like that to be in existence like it was in the past. So, when we get events like this and partnerships, it makes it better for everybody, right?
Yeah. It just, brings the community together, and because that's what it is. We're all working together for one common goal, right? Mm-hmm. And with, like you mentioned, the Friendship Center does have a lot of stuff going on every day of the week, all year long. Mm-hmm. There's always something that is going on at the Friendship Center, something new coming up. There's a new workshop going on.
Yep.
Hey, you said you haven't slept in 3 years?
Something like that, yeah. My acting and singing career is basically on hiatus right now for the last 3, definitely, yeah.
A lot going on with the Friendship Center. There's so much going on. You've been quite busy with all the planning and all the great stuff that's happening there. On Wednesday, what time is everything happening at Victoria Park?
Okay, the day basically starts at about 10 o'clock. We do an opening ceremony, and then the Maori lady singer, because I don't want to pronounce her name right now because I need to work on that. They're going to be doing the opening act. And then about 11, there's going to be a round dance. But that round dance is going to be put up with the other seven major cities in Edmonton, across Canada. And we're all trying for the world's largest round dance at the same time. So everybody across Canada will be doing it at the same exact time.
Oh, wow.
That's really cool.
Yeah. Thank you, APTN. They're the ones setting that up. And then from about 11:45, 12 o'clock, it'll be the powwow. So that'll be 12 to 3 o'clock. Yeah, and that one's a mini powwow. We're looking for dancers. We're totally looking for dancers. I think it's a good thing if that they could test out their new outfits before Saddle Lake Powwow that weekend. You know what I mean? So
can anyone just like show up in their jingle dresses and everything just to go and just start dancing with everybody?
Yeah, they can do that, or else they can actually just bring their outfit. We have dressing rooms for them.
That's lovely.
Women's dressing room and a male's dressing room, so they can dress there if they want. Parking is very limited, though. They're asking people to park over at TELUS, the baseball field there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, and then an ETS bus. They run shuttles all day long.
Oh, wow.
So that'd be the best way to get there.
Yeah, because right at the site itself, there's about 30 parking spots, but those are pretty much taken over from vendors, artisans, and organizers, basically. So
I guess that's a pretty important thing to know is how you're going to get there.
Yeah, definitely. Like, it's a huge park, and it's a great location and stuff. But yeah, as I said, it's just the parking right now that's
a little dicey.
It's a little hard.
Or they could just park downtown and just take those big long flights of stairs that go down into the Royal Glendora.
Well,
it's just right next door, right?
Excellent way to fight diabetes, for sure. But there's lots of bannock and stuff down there, so don't panic. It's
don't
good.
panic. There's bannock.
That's right.
That's
so there you go. Candace looking. Ooh, she's witty today.
It's my third cup of coffee. You better be.
Now you got a lot of a great lineup of entertainment that will take place throughout the day as well. Prior to the big show in the evening with APTN. Some of these artists that are going to be taking to the stage there, can you tell us a little bit how you came across some of these acts? Were you instrumental in finding some of them?
Yes. Well, I try and keep my ears open for our new talent. I really, really love promoting new talent. Let's talk about Jay Gilday for existence. For example, I haven't had as many cups of coffee as you, so I'm still trying to get it in there. But I was talking with Todd Cranshaw. He's the executive director at Rock Festival, a good friend of mine, and I was asking him if he knew any Aboriginal artists, in a mainstream rock type of thing, and he mentioned this guy named Jay Gilday. And I was like, oh, right on. So I checked him out on YouTube. He sounded really good. And then another friend called me, Rhea March, from the Sarah McLachlan School of the Arts, and we were talking for a bit, and she mentioned the same gentleman. So I was like, you know what? If these two people are doing it, you know what? I'm going to promote them, because I don't think it's better if they do it first. I think we need to do it first. So with him, so yeah, he was one. Another one was, I'd like to say Young Medicine, but we've used Young Medicine for the last 2.5 to 3 years. I just find their message is so positive and upbeat, and everybody needs to hear them. So,
and they're great. They're such a great asset to any show.
Totally. And Jamie's winning awards left and right, for education and stuff like that. So those are people we need to support and give exposure to as well, right? So.
Absolutely. And it's great to have the young people who are coming to these events to have such great role models to look up to, especially knowing that, we want to have more Indigenous leaders and role models.
Definitely. Well, and another thing, too, to keep into perspective in these type of events is keeping the talent local.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm a firm believer in developing local talent. With the Dene Ta drummers, they're not really local to Edmonton, but when I was growing, and when I was going to St. Joe's and different places, I grew up with a lot of the drummers there. So I've had that respect with the Dene Ta drummers from Assumption there, and I try and bring them down every couple of years if I can, because it's so entertaining and being part of that, and They're actually going to do some hand game teachings and some tea dance teachings, I think, on the 22nd.
The 22nd and 23rd, just quickly, there are going to be some events that are going to still take place over at Victoria Park, but this is geared towards the school children.
Yeah, like it is open, so if you want to pop by, that's good. But it definitely is between elementary to a little bit of high school and stuff. So, and the high school students will be assisting some of the elementary and junior high students in going to some of the workshops as well.
It looks like it's going to be a busy 3 days down at Victoria Park as we get set to celebrate National Aboriginal Day. And you want to encourage everybody to come on out, to come on down, take part, and especially people who have not, if they've always wanted to learn about Aboriginal culture.
Yes.
This would be the opportunity for them to come on down and
totally
and learn.
I think the nice thing is having Charlie Major there in the evening and stuff. It really opens the doors for mainstream to come in, and that's the thing for us at the Canadian Native Friendship Center too. Is we want mainstream to come out and just enjoy our culture. I mean, that's one of the spiritual teachings is that we're supposed to, as Aboriginal people, teach about traditions and values and the spirituality of living with the earth and the best way to do that is, I find, with music and food, right?
Yeah.
So,
If you have music and food, they will come.
you bet.
Ron, I want to thank you for coming in here this morning and sharing with us some of the stuff that's happening here at Victoria Park for National Aboriginal Day. Again, encourage people to come on down, but don't take a vehicle, do the park and ride.
Yep.
That'd be the best bet for them to get there.
You bet. And ecologically is better for them as well. They get a good, nice exercise. But we do, and I stress, we do need powwow dancers. So come, everybody. What is it? 12 to 3 o'clock.
12 to 3 o'clock?
Yep.
Okay. Well, we'll continue to put the word out there. And all the best. And we're looking forward to everything that's going to happen there on Wednesday. We just need good weather. And it looks like checking ahead, it looks like it's going to be a good day.
Yep.
All right.
We've already put tobacco down. It's going to be good.
Ron Walker with the Canadian Native Friendship Center, sharing with us some of the stuff that's happening for National Aboriginal Day. So if you're going to be in the Edmonton area on June 21st, that's on Wednesday, next Wednesday, try to make some plans to head down and take part.